Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Go ahead. I know what you want to say.
No,
just do it.
no.
Just do it.
No,
Come on.
I mean, I just feel like there weren't that many people that expected a close game today. I think off the top of my head, I can't. Wait, there might have been one person that thought it might be close.
You're not really, it's not becoming when you gloat. It's not.
You asked for it, though.
So, 62, is that where it ended?
62.
62-24. At one time, it was 17-14 Purdue.
Those 48,
17-17 at halftime, and we got a tractor.
Those 48-7 runs will take it out of the team.
Yeah, they'll take it out of you. And I don't know, how did you feel at halftime, really?
James talks about they don't want to be called a second half team. They are a second half team. It's a compliment in a lot of ways because of the adjustments they make and because they have the talent on offense to kind of weather storms. And I think what you saw was Joe Moorhead, or Joe Mo, as now the players call him. He made an adjustment, Dave. He went to the empty set. The defense would check.
And they were motioning guys back in.
Once the defense checked and set, they would put the running back in the foot, and that gave them some matchup advantages. And you saw them run right a lot behind Brendan Mann. And Purdue's defense just wasn't good enough to stop the deep throws eventually, and also Saquon Barkley's
And the
best
one
game.
time he ran right and kept running right down the field for 81 yards, really showed what he can do. And that was only the finishing touch to bust the game open. The real turning point of the game was an interception by the defense.
By a linebacker that was not supposed to even be out on the field.
He's only there because Jason Cabinda's helmet his face mask had broken earlier in the game, and he told the equipment guy, and he said, you can't play with that. What are you doing playing with that? So he had to come off.
Yeah.
And Brandon Smith came in and read that. He started out rushing and then dropped back into coverage.
Double A gap blitz.
Showing it.
The call, though, is the blitzer that gets freed up, sees who's the center's occupying, and he jumps back into the play. So Brandon Smith showed off some wheels there, and that's his second interception. Penn State's defense got better as the game went on. Too many flags, too many tackling mistakes early, but they figured it out. And Purdue just couldn't stay with this team. I think it's a compliment. You saw it against Ohio State. You saw it against Minnesota. You saw it against Pitt, even in a loss. They figure stuff out as the game goes on. That never happened the last couple of years.
That is a compliment.
This is a team that if they figure you out at halftime, they have the athletes to take advantage of the second half. And that's why this offense is dangerous. And
Purdue isn't. Purdue is not the kind of team that can withstand that. That said, whenever you can beat a team this badly on the road, it's something Penn State hasn't done in quite a while. In fact, the last time I remember without looking was here 4 years ago. Do you remember another one?
34-9.
Yeah. Maybe there was one in 2013, but I don't remember.
Nope. They're rare.
A friend of mine always says, I want to see a team that's capable of winning big on the road. Then I know I have something. So I think it's kind of a benchmark for this team to do.
Dave Jones, I have a feeling I'll be seeing you sometime in January in Florida if the winning continues.
The schedule certainly bears that out.
Foreshadowing.
Yep, it could happen. So what do we got next week? Iowa?
Iowa at home.
Iowa at home. And that's probably the best team they're going to play the rest of the season. Not necessarily the most challenging game. That could be Indiana on the road, but probably the best team they'll see the rest of the season. Until then, from Beaver Stadium, and this is dreary Ross-Ade Stadium. Until then, adios.